Good morning, everyone. This is our first chair yoga session on Thursdays. I'm glad that you are here and joining us. And this is all through Primeplus. So thank Primeplus for being able to open up these classes for you virtually. So my name is Angie. If you're new to this, if you've just joined us for the first time, welcome. And for all those on Facebook, welcome. And I know this is the first one and it was short notice. So we'll go through this. It'll be about an hour long today. And some things that if you have around the house, you may be able to find them as a benefit through this class. So if you have a belt or a yoga strap, those are very helpful. If you don't, it could even be a hand towel. A hand towel can be just as useful. So using a hand towel, having one nearby, it can be very helpful for some of the stretches. Having a block can be helpful. And if you don't have a block, you can use a towel rolled up tightly, a blanket, so a bigger towel, a medium-sized blanket rolled up tightly, or even a sturdy pillow. And I like to place the block right behind me in order to remind me to sit up tall and use the muscles in my torso along the spine to help keep me lifted, not relying on the back of the chair and not thinking of that pillow or blanket that you might be using as something to relax on, but just something to touch the lower back and to make you lift up a little bit taller. And you'll notice this, especially in the legs. As you lift up taller, you'll feel your feet support you a little bit more. And again, you might even use an old box that you got from something delivered. So if you have a box, like a shoe box, it's nice and sturdy, it may be just about the right size to just place behind you and not cause any discomfort. Make sure your chair is also comfortable. It's helpful to have a chair without arms. But if you have one with arms, then you'll work with it. You'll work with the limitations that an armchair has, so that if you rotate around, you may not be able to with an armchair. You might just do it ever so slightly at an angle. So adjusting with what you have, accepting with what you have. So we will begin here in, let me get my phone and then I'll find out. All right, it is time. So, one thing about yoga is it's important to have breath work. It is all about your breath work with yoga. And if you really think about it, anything you do in life is about breathing. So if you can't breathe, you can't live. So breath work in yoga terms is pranayama. Pranayama. And that means life force. It is required for life. Breathing in the air and then exhaling out everything you don't need, the body doesn't need. It is telling you, exhale all of that old stuff. So yoga is very much a spirit, a mind and body exercise. A practice where you begin to unify both the mind and the body through your pranayama. Because inhaling in brings awareness and alertness. Exhaling out allows you to relax, release. So learning the importance of the breath work, and you'll find that it is primary to any of the poses that we do throughout this practice today. So let's make sure, now I think I've given you time to get everything you need, everything that you might have that you might be able to use. And we're going to sit up tall. I like to take off some shoes because it's important to get a good foundation. And that usually comes by having your feet completely on the floor. One reminder too, before we really begin, is to have some water. Every 15 or 20 minutes, it's really important to hydrate, even just a little bit. So I'll try and remind you a couple of times at least to hydrate. So I have my water there. I'll try and not be too forgetful today. So sitting up tall, feel the sit bones firmly in your chair. Shoulders up and back, and notice your sitting position. Shoulders are up and back. Heart is lifting, fully extending the neck as much as you can today. Yoga is about your practice, about how you feel and look, not how about anyone else feels, nor how I feel or look. Ears should be over those shoulders. And exhale, arms come down. Feel the shoulders come away from the ears. Extending the arms out, opening up completely. Notice how the shoulders are feeling. Now inhale all the way up, bending elbows if you need to for shoulder issues. Exhale, palms come down onto the lap. And you can have the palms either on the lap or facing up. And even this is a decision that you think about based on how you feel. Open, alert, secure, opening your hands up. Less secure, new to the practice maybe. Feeling a little bit quiet today. Maybe the palms come down. If you have practiced yoga before and you know your mudras, you're welcome to come into mudras. Peace mudra, meditation mudra. These may also be beneficial to you, helping you to focus. As you breathe in through the nose and exhale completely out the nose. Feel the air pushing, vibrating against the throat, up through the nostrils. Inhaling in, feel the chest rise, the belly extend. Exhaling out, chest drops, belly button presses back gently. Continue this three-part breathing. Inhaling in and out of the nose. Of course, it all depends on how you feel today. If you are feeling congested and you have a hard time breathing out or in through the nose, then allow yourself to breathe out the mouth. Begin to remove all of your thoughts. Directing your mind inward. Focusing on the breath and knowing that it is primary to any poses that we do. It must flow effortlessly, with ease, through every transition, every pose. Knowing that you should listen to your body. There should be no pain. And if the body is communicating with pain, just telling you to back off, to take a break, or to adjust and modify a pose by altering it slightly, decreasing the intensity. Deep inhale in through the nose and then exhale out the mouth completely. Feeling that belly pressing towards the spine, getting every last bit of air out of the lungs. One more time, inhale in and exhale out the mouth. Last one, inhaling in. Deep ha sound as you exhale. Inhale, arms come out, extending completely. Deep breath, reaching up. Exhaling, hands come down to the lap. Lifting tall, exhaling, chin to chest. We're going to do some neck rotations only in the forward position. As you inhale, gently bring chin towards one shoulder. As you exhale, bring chin to chest. And on your next inhale, bring chin to the other shoulder. Continuing with this movement, using the breath to guide you, making a habit of your breath, guiding you through each pose. Listening to the body and knowing that you can be dynamic. You can stay in one spot and not move if you feel tension in an area, breathing through it. And then when you're ready, coming back into the movement, slowly rotating. Again, remembering there should be no pain. To back off if you do. Crunching and pumping is fine and normal as long as it's not painful. Inhaling. And on your next exhale, bring chin to chest, leaving it there. Now bring the shoulders up. Head is still, gently bent forward. Inhale, lift the chin, arms come up, extending up, palms together, elbows together. Breathe as you begin to clasp the fingers and rotate all the way around. Breathe. Keep going the entire direction. In the same direction. Keep the forearms together. This works the shoulders a little bit more. Opening up the shoulder blades. Now begin to lift the elbows up higher and switch the rotation of the wrists. Trying to reach every corner of your room. Feel the shoulders working. Breathe. Again, finding your edge, your intensity. Exhale, bring the arms forward, extending wrists forward. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up, reaching up. Again, you're welcome to bend elbows as you need to. Exhale and extend the arms down, reaching for the floor. Inhaling, arms out like a T. We're going to do Bastrika breathing to really start to wake ourselves up today. And we're going to deep breath in. Your arms can be out to the side, or if you have no shoulder issues, bring them up. As you come down, you exhale through the nose forcefully, like you're blowing the nose, and bring thumb in, fingers over the thumb as you bring the arms down on that exhale. Watch here. Exhale completely first. Inhale in through the nose, and then forcefully out quickly. And then we'll do this for 30. That's the one movement. Then we'll do this 30, over and over, as rapidly as you can do it. Deep breath in. Position your arms out to the side or above. Exhale everything out the mouth. Really open up those lungs to get in that air. Deep breath in and begin. And deep breath in. Yes, you may feel a little bit hyperventilated. That is very normal. You might even need a tissue. Sometimes with this weather change, tissues are a nice and convenient thing to have. Another deep breath in. Exhale out. Notice how the lungs are feeling. Maybe the lower part of the lung feels different from the upper section of your lungs. The diaphragm is worked. That's mainly what you're feeling if you're feeling it down low. This is an excellent exercise for the diaphragm to strengthen that diaphragm, make it more efficient in pushing air out. We're going to do this one more time to a count of 30. The previous one was 20. Again, do what you can do. This is your first time. Maybe 10 is enough. All right, at your own pace. Exhale everything out. Shoulders relax. Inhale in. And begin. And that was 30. Deep breath in. Exhale everything out the mouth. Inhale in. Exhale everything out. Relax the shoulders, the face, the hands. Come back to your natural breath, breathing in and out through the nose if you can. Notice if you weren't able to before, if you can breathe through the nose now. Or if you had some sort of blockage, maybe it's much more open now. Notice the alertness, the awareness, the lungs more alive. Arms come out, extending open, reaching up, and gently begin small little circles. Lifting up a little higher on each circle. And maybe making it bigger, or not today. Maybe the waist, the sides, the back are sensitive. So listening to the body. And now reverse. Again, making the circles small to begin with, and maybe larger, more extensive. Then slowly lift up, reach, reach, reach. Drop the right hand and bring the left over. Think about the shoulders against an imaginary wall. The arm maybe over the head. Extend as much as you can. Feel it. Breathe. Inhale, lift. Realign the spine. Dropping the left hand. Exhale, slide the right hand over shoulder blades against that imaginary wall. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up, reaching up. Exhale, over. Extend slowly. Finding your edge. Inhale, lift up. Press your feet to the floor. See the difference when you do this. Exhale, over. Keep those feet pressing, active. Legs are active. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Press the feet to the floor parallel to each other and gently twist to the right, bringing left hand to right thigh, right hand to chair, and feel that twist in the waist and the ribs. Your sit bones are planted in the chair. And breathe. Inhale, unwind, realign. Exhale, over. Lifting up tall. Shoulders. Pressing around heart, reaching over to the left side. Inhale up, reaching up. Realign, exhale, over. Deep breath in. This time, take your right hand and maybe extend it back. Finding a little bit more of an edge in your twist, deepening it. And maybe bringing the chin back over the shoulder. Again, listening to your body, not forcing it. Inhale, unwind. Realign the spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Same thing. See if you can bring that left hand back further. Reaching, and maybe the chin will look over. Breathe. Inhale, unwind, realign. Press your feet to the floor. Exhale, swan dive forward. So you're inclining forward. Hands come to knees gently, stretching your lower back. Just notice how it feels. Inhale, slowly begin to lift, squeeze the glutes. Feel the feet press to the floor as you help lift, supporting the back. Arms come up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the chair. Slowly, we're going to extend the right foot forward. Tap, 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 slowly. Breathe. Bring it back in. Left foot forward. Tap, tap, tap. Just getting a feel for the foot, the leg, movement in the hip, and slide it back. Right foot forward. Press that left foot to the floor. Knee is over the ankle. Now bring up the right heel. Press it forward. Feel the body lift up nice and tall. Reach up with the top of the head. Working the core here. Working the quadricep and the hips. And point, flex, and rotate all the way around. And reverse. Press through the heel and lift up. Breathe. Now you're working intensity even in the hamstring region. And drop it down. Shake it out. Press that right foot to the floor, right knee over the right ankle, and slowly extend the left foot forward. Then bring the heel up, lifting it up. Lifting up to the top of the head, holding it there, feeling the work going on in your torso. And then begin, point flex. Slowly begin to rotate in one direction. Breathing through the nose if you can. And reverse. Press through the heel when you're ready and lift up. Breathe. Maybe it's only a millimeter, maybe it's an inch. Exhale it down. Shake it out. Good. Left arm lifts, reaching up. Opposite limb. Right heel forward. Press that left foot to the floor as you bring those limbs out to the side. Still good posture. Maybe supporting your torso, holding the chair with the right hand. Come back to center. And slowly bring that left hand to your right toe. Lift up that toe. See if they can touch. Come closer. Breathe. You're crunching the abdominals. You're working your right leg. Inhale. Lift the arm. Exhale. Drop it down. Right arm extends. Reaches up. Press that right foot to the floor as you bring the left up. Opposite limb. And now, core is strong. And exhale. Extend to the opposite directions. Breathe. Holding it here. Inhale. Come back to center. Before dropping it down, bring that right hand towards the left toe. Extend as much as you can. Breathe. Feel the work in your abdominal region, in your leg. Shaking. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Good job. Windshield wiper. Just notice how the hips are feeling. And then gently come back. Sitting up tall. And we're going to bring the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, palms onto the thighs. Extending the arms nice and long. We're going to bring the belly button back, chin to chest for cat and cow. So belly button back, chin to chest, extending the arms. On your exhale, do this. Inhale, lift up, bring and slide the hands back behind you, maybe grabbing the chair, and bringing the heart forward now. Breathe. Heart forward, chin slightly lifted. Inhale, and up. Exhale, cow, or cat, excuse me. Inhale, tall, exhale, cow. Continue inhaling, tall, exhaling, cat. Going at your own pace, a couple more cycles. Inhaling tall, feel the feet press to the floor, shoulders back. And gently, we're going to bring the arms up and grab the chair. Bring the feet out nice and wide. Now press the thighs away from each other. Back towards the back wall. Feel the feet press to the floor. And make sure, as you look down at your knees, that they are in line and tracking the second and third toes. You can see your big toe. Right, so adjust your feet so that the knees are in line. This helps protect the knee from getting torqued in the wrong direction. It needs to be in good alignment. Now feel the work going on in your legs. Pressing back, shoulders back. Arms come out, reaching out, lifting up for temple, bending for goddess. Press the elbows back, press the knees back. Now we're going to bring the torso forward, inclining maybe 15 degrees max. Feel the feet working here. Inhale, lift, slight back bend, heart reaches up. Feel the heart lift, feel the lower back work here. Again, there should be no pain. Inhale, lift, incline forward. Reach, reach, reach with the heart up. Press the knees back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, heart lifts. Breathe. Inhale, tall, reach up, top of the head, reaching for the sky, temple, 5-pointed star modified. Exhale, hands come down, windshield wiper. Breathe. We're going to work a bit of core today and lower body. So being mindful. It's been about half an hour, so I'll remind you, maybe get a sip of water. I'll do it just to make sure you do. All right, good. Back to the chair when you are ready. And we're going to hold the chair and extend the toes and gently tap, tap, tap. As we do this, you're going to notice your abdominals beginning to gently start to work, start to tone. As you lift one foot, and once both feet are off the floor at the same time, this is where your stability, your strength in the core becomes invaluable. Press the toes to the floor, breathe, and lift up just the right foot. Left leg is still extended. There's not as much foundation in this position as the legs extended. If the knee was bent at the 90 degrees, then you'd have better foundation. So now you're working more of your core. Your core is being relied on more than the foot. Your foundation is more your sit bone than the foot. Deep breath in, switch for left. We're holding it up here, just noticing how each side can feel different. Accepting that. No judgment, just acknowledging. Breathing. Remember, you must be breathing through this. Exhale down, toes are touching, breathe. Now we're going to recline just a tad back. So rather than sitting up tall so that the body is fairly perpendicular to the floor, we're going to recline back at an angle. Slowly lift up maybe one leg. We're going to hold that there. And then maybe a second leg will come up. This recline helps you to balance the position of the bottom part of your body and the upper. You're welcome to hold the chair, for there should be no pain in your lower back, no sensitivity. So again, support your back with your arms as you lift those legs. Breathe. Exhale, one foot down, then the other. One tool you can use is a block. So a block helps as you can place your toes down there. And then as you come into your boat pose or Navasana, you can slowly just bring up one foot, then the other. Again, you're welcome to just, if you don't have anything, just have one foot up and one foot down instead of both. So again, listening to your body. We're going to do this again. We're going to hold it for about 5 breaths. Do what you can do. If 2 breaths is your limit today, then so be it. If this is your first time, don't go the full 5 breaths. Just go 2 or maybe 3. If you're very active and you've done a lot of abdominal work, even though no yoga, then go for 5 or 10. Deep breath in, lifting up. Hands come back slightly further on the chair for support. Bring up one leg. Use your tools. So if you have a block or a box, or even a ball, like I have over there, you're welcome to put those toes on the ball. Lift up maybe the other. Breathe. I'll go slightly angled for your vision. Feet come forward. Again, keep the heart lifted. Think of the shoulder back. Still good posture here. Maybe one hand forward. For those who need a challenge, lift the arms. You're going to feel it right in the upper quads, core. Your lower back might be feeling the work. Breathe and slowly come down. Shake it out. Now keep one knee down if you can and really stretch it out. Breathe. And switch the other knee. And see about bringing it as far down as possible, stretching that hip flexor, that quadricep. Back to center. Good job. Now we're going to bring the feet together and knees out. If you have a block, use the block. This is our form of bound angle. This is opening up, stretching the inner thigh. And again, the higher you can bring it, the deeper and more intense it will be. If you have a deep chair and you're very flexible, and there's plenty of space for your legs to come up, you're welcome to do bound angle on your couch or the chair. Or if you're comfortable on the floor, you're welcome to do it on the floor. And the palms of your feet come together. Again, if you don't have a block, maybe a pillow, a blanket, and just see about trying to raise those feet up as high as is comfortable for you. Again, if you have a deep chair, so it's a good 20 inches, you might bring in your feet together and hold them. And this will be your bound angle. So again, the levels can be from the floor all the way up to the seat of your chair. Listen to the body though. And again, good posture. Your shoulders are back. Your heart is lifting. Breathe. Now, deep breath in. And wherever you're at, see if you can press your knees a little bit lower towards the floor. You're going to feel an intensity in the inner groin muscle. Breathe through it. And again, only to your edge. Exhale, release the knees. Feel them pop up almost automatically. And then slowly extend one leg, then the other. Reaching forward, lifting up. Bend the knees, slightly apart, hip width apart. We're going to come into a forward fold to stretch the back. Lifting the arms up. We're going to swan dive, arms come out, forward. Hands can come directly to the knees. And you may stay here and prepare posture. Or you can use your props to keep you lifted. If you feel like you can go into a forward fold, bringing the head below the heart, you have no heart issues, your doctor's never told you not to drop the head lower than your heart, then slowly bring the head down. You may be using the block at whatever level, or prop at whatever level you have. And see while you're here, if you can relax the neck. You feel the head hang almost like a pendulum hangs in a clock. Allowing it to just hang there, relaxing the shoulders, the hands, the wrists. Gently moving the body side to side. Even just an inch. And then relax down. Bring hands back to center. Use your prop to lift you into a prepared posture. If you don't have a prop, then just bring hands to your knees. Otherwise, bring the left hand onto a prop. If you don't have a prop, I'd say bring your elbow, your forearm, onto your left thigh. And this will help to guide you into a twist. All right? So, for those who do have props, place your hand on the prop. It's directly underneath your heart or neck area. And your hand is placed directly underneath the heart and neck area as well. And slowly bring the right hand to the right knee and slowly lift the heart towards the right, twisting at the waist. Now keep both sit bones on your chair. Press both feet to the floor. They are your foundation. Slide maybe the right hand to the right hip. Right shoulder might lift and stack over the left. Maybe the right arm lifts up. Feel the opening in the chest. The lungs are open. You can breathe. If you cannot, come out of this. Breathing through the nose if you can. And exhale slowly. Bring the hand down to the hip. Slide it to the knee and back to center. Now realign the spine. That was a deep twist. So make sure that you feel your spine in alignment before we do the opposite. Again, now the right hand comes to center, the left hand to left knee. Again, if you have no prop, bring that elbow, upper forearm region onto the thigh and begin to twist that way. And then slowly begin to bring the left hand to the left hip. Feel the shoulder rise up. The heart twists over to the left side. Press the feet to the floor. Sit bones on the floor. Breathe. Maybe the left arm lifts. Feel the twist here. Exhale, bring the hand down. Slide it to the knee. Bring it to the prop if you have one, otherwise keep your hands on your knees. And then either in prepared posture or forward fold. Allow the head to hang. If you feel comfortable bringing the hips off the chair and lifting up into a full forward fold, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, stay in the chair. If you do lift, bending one knee at a time. Use a prop if you'd like. If your hands don't reach the floor. You're even welcome to use the chair as your prop. If you do lift up, and then just relax your arms on that chair. Bending one knee at a time. Bend those knees deeply and come back into your chair. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, starting with the lower spine, the tailbone. Begin to slowly lift. Think of every vertebra coming up, opening up, shifting, lifting, reaching up. Chin is the last thing up, and then the arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down, grabbing the chair, coming slightly forward in your chair, extending the feet forward, having a prop ready for Navasana again. Bring those toes onto your prop if you have one. And then maybe lift up one foot, then the other. Find your recline position where you balance the upper body with the lower. Use your arms to support you as you extend the feet. Breathe. Maybe you extend the legs completely. And find your Navasana. Breathe. Heart is lifting, no pain in the back. Exhale, bring the feet down, hands come down. Breathe, arms come up, reach up. Exhale, come down over the knees, gently stretch the back. Inhale, lift, reach up. All right, one last Navasana. And here I will challenge those who find it not too difficult. We will come back, recline as much as you can. Lift, extend, and then maybe grab under the thighs. Holding it here. Maybe grabbing the toes. And finding balance here. Having fun with it. Just make sure you're not falling out of the chair. Only do this if you feel stable enough. Breathe. Maybe on a couch with lots of pillows around you. And then one hand down, then the other. Bend the knees, come down completely. Stretch the spine. Exhale. Relax it, stretch it out. And back up. Deep breath in. All right, we're going to stand up, do one balancing pose. If you wish to stay in the chair for tree pose, this is our balance pose. You just follow the same movements, just making sure that you are in Tadasana, even sit in chair. Your feet are pressing, knees are over the ankles. And as you lift up one leg, you just bring it out. You're not going to bring it in as we are in standing. You're just going to maybe bring the toe down. You maybe use a prop to lift it up a little bit more. Sometimes the prop helps keep the foot in that position. And then the torso is tall. Arms come up for tree or stay in prayer. And the same on the opposite side. You're welcome to use a prop or not. Or a prop. And this opens up and helps keep that foot there and opens up your inner groin muscles again, strengthening through the torso. For those standing, find Tadasana. Everyone find Tadasana. And make sure your feet are about hip width apart. Shoulders are up and back. Core is strong. Glutes are strong. Deep breath and bring the hands down. Feel the shoulders come away from the ears. You are a strong, tall mountain. Shins are slightly forward, micro bending the knees. Breathe. Inhale, arms come up, reach up and down into prayer. At this point, hold the chair if you know your balance is not very good today. The right foot will be your mountain in this pose. So press the right foot to the floor as you lift the left heel. Slowly lift the knee, left knee lifts, everyone. Exhale out to the side. Breathe. If you're in chair, you're welcome to use a prop here. If you're standing, you're welcome to use a prop here. And just place that toe down. Or bring that foot in if you're standing and press it into the leg, either below the knee or above the knee, but never on the knee. This is important so you don't push against the knee. It can be dangerous. And then find your tree here. You're in half prayer maybe, or maybe you're holding both hands onto your chair. And really press that left foot into your right leg. Find that connection to a foundation. And maybe you'll come into full prayer. Maybe, and especially those in the chair, lifting up your prayer to heaven. Breathe, find a focal point for balance. Maybe your branches extend. Feel the strength coursing through you from your toes, pressing toes to the floor. Hands come together. Maybe if they're not already down, they're coming down. Left knee forward and then down. Shake it out. Switch sides if you are using the sides of your chair. Otherwise, just stay where you are, standing behind the chair or sitting in the chair. Deep breath in, find Tadasana. Inhale, arms come up and down into prayer. You may immediately hold the chair here. Pressing that left foot into the floor, feeling that knee not locking, shin slightly forward, and then lift the right heel. It's important to keep the legs strong, not relying only on the skeletal system, but really relying on the muscles. Now, lifting up the knee, right knee, exhaling it out, and bring your foot in if you're standing. Otherwise, if you're in chair, just bringing that foot down to the floor, to a prop. Maybe one arm goes up, maybe the other. Focus. Find a point in front of you to focus on. Feel the strength in your left leg. The ball of your foot pressing into the floor, your toes working to keep balance. Maybe you spread your branches. Maybe this side, not the side for balance today. Hold on to that chair. Your core is strong, your hips are strong. You're lifting with the heart and the top of the head. Exhale, bring the hands down, bring the knee in, and relax. Shake it out. Maybe stretch the top of your foot. And come back in the chair. Breathe. This may be where we do another bound angle. So if you have a prop, you're welcome to use that prop. And bring the feet in together and just open up. The knees lift up. And again, if you've got a deep chair, you might find that you can bring it in. Breathe. This time we're going to come forward maybe an inch. Exhale as you do this. Maybe another half inch. Feel the knees dropping down. Or maybe you're really tight there. And the knees just want to pop up higher. Breathe. Find your edge and that's it. Don't go beyond it. Slowly inhaling up. Extending just the right leg. And bring it down. Extending the left leg. And bring it down. Windshield wiper. Stretching that right thigh and quad. Then the left thigh and quad. These are like mini lunges. When we do windshield wipers, those are like mini lunges. Flowing in and out of one lunge, then the other. And back to center. Good. We're going to stretch those lower legs. We're going to use our strap. We're going to bring the right knee in, squeezing it nice and tight, and then bringing the strap to the base of the right toe and extending. Again, you can use a towel, a belt, an old belt of yours you don't mind using, and lift, lift, lift up. Elbows slightly bent to try and keep good posture, torso lifted, shoulders back. And now grabbing on with just one hand, extend out. And extending it out. Deep breath in. Bring it back in. Switching hands, maybe holding on. Feeling that stretch in your IT band. Bringing it in, bending the knee, and maybe placing it on the floor for pigeon on a prop, or you could bring your right ankle onto the left thigh. Deep breath in, there should be no pain. Maybe 90 degree, the foot helps protect the knee, keep the sensitivity down. Lifting tall, exhale forward. Top of the head reaching forward. Side to side movements here. Deep breath in, lifting, lifting, lifting up, reaching up. And slowly lifting that right leg, moving it side to side. And then extending out, point, flex, bring it in, rotate. And dropping it down, shake it out. Left side, bringing it in, have that strap ready. Or belts, or towel, and extend your left foot. Deep breath in, lifting it up. And then gently bringing it out to the side. Now remember, always keep a good foundation with the other foot. Don't ignore it. You're working both in a way. Bring it back to center. And then to the opposite side, just ever so gently, trying to reach over. Feeling that stretch in your IT band. Back to center and get ready for your pigeon, either to floor or prop or onto the ankle and thigh. Lifting up tall, exhaling forward. Side to side movements. Breathing in and out the nose if you can. Lifting up, nice and tall, reaching up. Arms come down to your foot, lifting up the leg, gently moving side to side. Extending, point, flex, bringing it in, rotate the ankle both directions. And dropping it down. Shake it out. If you have a strap, again, maybe using that or a towel, a good yard, 33 inches approximately is a good distance for this next one, where we're just going to bring the arms up, extending up, and use the strap to help keep some tension between the hands. And then gently come over to the right. Inhale, lift up, and exhale to the left. Deep breath in, gently exhaling down. If you have more extension, more distance that you can go, I recommend going a little bit wider. Then lifting up, and then maybe coming around a little bit further back. This helps to stretch the front part of your shoulder, the armpit, the pectoralis muscles. Breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back up and around if you can. All the way around. Oh, this was hard for me today. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm telling myself that. Maybe not you. And dropping it out. Shake it out. Whew. That is a good stretch for this front section of the shoulder. All right. Deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale, come into your Shavasana, your rest. Get comfortable here. If you need extra sweater or socks, this is the time to do it, especially if you want to lay down on the floor. You're welcome to lay on the floor. You're welcome even to lay on the floor and then prop the bottom of your legs up onto the chair. This helps to elevate those legs and really give your heart a break. So sitting up tall, if you are going to sit, deep breath in through the nose and everything out the mouth, closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you today. Exhale completely. One more time, inhaling in through the nose. This time out the mouth, completely ha sound. May today there be peace within. May you trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be. May you not forget the infinite possibilities that are born of faith in yourself and others. May you use the gifts that you have received and pass on the love that has been given to you. May you be content with yourself just the way you are. Let this knowledge settle into your bones and allow your soul the freedom to sing, dance, praise, and love. It is there for each and every one of us. Deep inhale, arms come up, reaching up, taking in all those beautiful words and coming down into prayer. Taking this moment to acknowledge and accepting where you are today. There's a reason for everything. Where you are today, you have a purpose where you are. May it be just to pray for someone. Or maybe you have the gift to assist someone in their needs. That is your light. And that light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for coming, all of those who are here, especially on Facebook. Remember, keep moving. Keep moving. If you don't move it, you lose it. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you virtually. Everything is virtual at Primeplus now. So please join us. Their class is Monday through Thursday. Take care. Be good.